Go ahead, Jen.
Hello there, Mike. Welcome to Detroit. I think you will find that you enjoy it here. Give me a sense of just what your motivation is. Obviously, last year, Detroit's defense really struggled, almost historically so, but to come and join this unit and try to help get things turned around.
Really just excited to just get with this group. This group is really, the coaching staff has really just fired me up, got me to a level where, I feel like, I could change things there. I can truly change things there. I've been there. I've been to the highest game. I haven't won it, but I've been through big playoff games and stuff like that. So I understand that this winning thing is not like a magic formula that, everybody, makes it out to be. It's just about accountability, trusting in one another, having great communication between the coaches and the players, and just going out there trying to win games. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the only goal, every team is, going out there to do is to win games.
Dave?
Hey, Michael, just to echo what Jennifer said, welcome to town. Congrats on the new deal. Can you just, how surprised were you this went down? I mean, obviously, I think we all know the Rams should, approach you about a pay cut, so maybe something was coming. But just when you got the news of this, what was the initial reaction?
I really, I really didn't know I was going to be dealing with it, to be honest with you. I just signed a deal last year. I felt, really good, with the team, but we did, as a players did sign an agreement where we felt, like that the cap should be cut and stuff like that, regarding it to, us getting our paychecks, during COVID and stuff like that. So, I really was lost to the fact that, we even signed that deal because it just came around so quick as far as the, March and, the start of the league year and stuff like that. So, really didn't feel like I was going to be, dealing with this. It was kind of a shock. To me, but I've been through it 3 other times, so I know how to handle myself. I know kind of how to go about free agency and stuff like that. So it was a shock, but at the same time, it's kind of it's a business. I understand it's a business. I've been in this this game 10 years, so I kind of knew that at some point that you can't play for a team forever. Everybody wants to, but after seeing Tom Brady leave the Patriots, I think everybody has a view of like, okay, I might need a fresh start. So, it's just a new experience for me.
Right. And if it can happen to Brady, it can happen to anyone, I guess. I do have to ask you, too, about the comments that you made to TMZ, I guess, about Stafford being a level up over Goff. Can you just expand or explain what you meant by that? And then, I don't know, do you have anything have you talked to Jared about it? Do you have anything that you have to smooth over with him, for lack of a better term?
No, I mean, that was definitely, something, TMZ inside the airport, it was kind of a fan booster, just, I didn't know I was going to be dealing with, free agency. I was really just trying to boost up, the move that I felt like the team was doing and, trying to make sure, trying to boost up the fan base. I don't think it was anything against Jared. And, I even had to go, text Jared, off, away from the, away from the camera and stuff like that, just as a man, just like, man, bro, I did not mean it to go like that. Like, I didn't mean what I said, as a man, you just know I respect you as a player. You took me to the Super Bowl. So, just, it wasn't like that. So, even I seen him when, I signed my deal and, I talked it over and I had to apologize again, man. Cause I understand that aspect and being a player, if you're up at this level, you're a great player. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're playing in the NFL, you are a great player. And I never want to, comment, on somebody's career, or anything like that. I'm going to leave that to the media and let you guys handle that. For me as a player, I respect each and every player in this league because, to get to this position, I think, you're at the top of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. So I respect every player and every player's ability in this league.
Just one more quick follow-up. When did you text Jared? Was that right after that happened? And then B, I think most of us saw what you told Good Morning Football like 2 days later. So we know how you feel about Jared. Can you reiterate what you feel about him as a quarterback too?
Well, after I seen it in the media and I seen how it was just blowing up, I was like, oh my God, that's not what I meant at all, So definitely like right after I seen like it was just getting out of hand, I had to text him. Like I didn't want him to think that, I didn't see it or I didn't, care about his feelings, because I know he reads that. Everybody, we don't say anything about it, but we definitely read it. And I just wanted to come to him as a man and just let him know that, I have so much respect for him, and just understanding that, that wasn't any shot against him. It was just, trying to pump up the Rams base as I was on the Rams team. So.
Right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, Mike, welcome to town. I want to get more into the contract. Did you know when you were getting dealt that a new deal would be part of that? Was that like part of the conversation, or did you get here and be like, I don't know what's going to happen, and they're like, we're going to give you a new contract?
Well, as we're going through it, the Rams called me a little bit before, letting me know like, hey, we're going to have to, trade you. And I don't know if it was, the cap or what have you, but, they just let me know, and I appreciate them, letting me know up front. And my agent was saying, we can, restructure your deal, and the Lions want to restructure you. And, they value a little bit more than the Rams do. And so, after hearing that, I just felt like, yeah, I think this would be a great opportunity to go to a new team, actually put my leadership to work, and just building something. And the coaches pumped me up, because you go into the situation really getting caught off guard, but then when the coaching staff is behind you and they believe in your abilities and what you can bring to this team and how you can change the culture of this team, it really picked my spirits up and just fired me up.
Did you get a sense, was it Detroit, or you were going to be put into free agency, or were there possibly other destinations for you by trade other than Detroit?
According to, my standards, there were a couple of options out there, and I think the Rams were getting a couple of calls from different teams. So I think, there were different options out there, but, just being comfortable with this staff, having, familiarity with a couple of coaches on this staff, it just made more sense for me to be here.
Just to be real clarify that. So did you basically have a say in then coming here?
Not really, but when you think about the coaching staff, you think about how they value kind of you personally, what you bring, my leadership. It just made me feel welcome, after kind of talking to him a little bit through my agent, and just him telling me like, man, I just feel like the Rams love you, but I just don't think they just see the value you bring, and the Lions are fired up about you. And just hearing that, talking to my team, talking to my wife, it just made more sense to just start over. I know my wife was a little sad about leaving LA, but for the most part, she was like, man, babe, wherever you're wanted and wherever that you can succeed, just go. And we just talked about it, and we felt like the Lions would be the best place.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll do 3 more questions, starting with Stoney.
Mike, welcome to Detroit. A lot of the fans and media look at this as a rebuilding situation. Jared kind of bristled at that on Friday. Why do players hate the term rebuild, and do you look at it like that?
The first thing is because you feel rebuild, you feel like you have to, it's going to go through a baby stage where, you got to lose games and stuff like that. No player wants to go into a season feeling like, we're rebuilding, so it's okay to lose games or anything like that. No, we're going into this thing ready to go, ready, fired up, ready the most goal is to win a championship. And I think that's the only goal, to win games and ultimately get into the tournament and ultimately win a big game. And every season, no matter if you've been solidified for a long time or you're a new coach, I think going into it, you don't plan on losing games. You plan on getting your staff ready, getting your players ready, getting your team ready to go out there and win a championship.
Final, how's your alma mater going to do tonight against Michigan?
I don't know, man. I don't know that basketball. But you see how crazy it's been going. So basketball is a little crazy around March. So yeah.
Thank you.
Dan Miller.
Hey, Michael, welcome to Detroit. It's great to have you here. Just a question for you. You mentioned leadership. There's been a lot of people that have talked about the culture that you bring. Can you just talk about the type of impact that you look to have on some of the young players on this defense that are just starting to figure things out?
Man, I've been there. I've been to the big game, and I've seen, like, it doesn't take a lot. You don't need, like I said, like a special, magic dust, or, a special philosophy. If you put the team, at the utmost and at the top of your priority list, and you do whatever you have to do for this team, and, you're being accountable, and everybody is accountable to each other, and that's players to coaches, and vice versa. It just works out. It is, you focus on the little things, you focus on, a lot of the situations and stuff like that. And, just being on the staff with McVay, I've seen, you can have guys and be loose and be their self. And also when it's time to, get to work, we can get to work. So I think as long as we keep it fun, keep it energized around here, we have a young team, but at the same time, when it's time to work, we're going to work. And I think everybody expects that, because when you work, hard work pays off. And, when you do that, you win games. So if everybody has that same goal, is to win games, we'll put whatever we have to do to get it done.
Final question. I don't know if you heard your head coach's comments, but have you in fact ever wielded the hammer of Thor?
Besides some of the little toys my son has, no, not at all. But it definitely was a honor for him, to say that, about me, because never, saw myself as a superhero or anything like that. I truly feel like I'm just a regular guy. I'm definitely approachable, and I just feel like I can meet people where they're at. I'm not a really, I guess, strict, or, kind of, some of those players, you just be on top of you all the time. I'm not that. I'm very laid back. I'm a very laid back, leader. But, whenever there is time for me to say something, or to feel like I need to speak up, I'm gonna do it. And I feel like everybody understands when I do it. I mean what I say, and it's important.
Thanks, man. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go last question, Justin Rose. Justin, we can't hear you. Justin, we can't hear you. Looks like we got some audio problems, so we'll cap at that.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Really put much into that. I was just trying to find a place that was going to use me and let me be able to show my abilities and, come in and help the team out the way I know how to do it. And that's, playing hard, playing with effort, being a team player, being an energetic person. So it's mostly I just wanted to go wherever was going to fit me, and Detroit was the team that fit me.
Go to Mike O'Hara next.
Hello, sorry to be clean shaven, but I'm getting old. I can't do that every day.
Hey, you looking mighty fine over there, Silver Fox. You looking great, sir.
Silver Fox. Hey, I wonder, looking at your record in Green Bay, just consistency, season to season to season, 500 and some carries and touches and all that, and no fumbles. What of that do you expect to bring to Detroit to help the line?
I'm just ready to bring in a workload. You know what I mean? To actually just with the stats that I have and the limited carries and opportunities that I had, I still made it work, And it just shows that if you give me the ball more, if you let me go to work, good things happen, Because I'm a real workhorse. So during the whole game, I get better and better. So, and that whole time I look for how defense is going. Are they, mentally breaking? Do they want to still tackle? Like, I like things like that. So I just go for the whole game, and that's what you're going to get from me. So I'm not taking no plays off. I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm trying to make my team better. And Detroit is already one of those places where we already working hard and effort. You know what I mean? Like, I see it every day when I was playing against them. And I'm on special teams. I'm seeing the special team players giving everything they got from first quarter to fourth quarter. So I always see it all.
And just one other thing about that. Deuce Staley was saying a couple of weeks ago when we talked to him that stressing the importance of protecting the quarterback and blocking. In fact, he said, if you can't block, you can't play for me. How does that play into your strength?
Shoot, I can block. You know what I mean? I'm going to protect the quarterback. You know, that's what I was made for. So that's my best friend. He right next to me. I got to make sure he good. So I get the ball when he cool. He got to hand it off to me. It ain't like I'm going to say, go in that Wildcat one time. But Jared, I can't wait to work with him. He a good quarterback. And just, you know, letting him know that he got people behind him that believe in him. We can do this. And honestly, I just want him to know that he doesn't have to put all the pressure on his shoulders. He got a chip on his shoulder. I got a chip on my shoulder, you know. And the thing is, we just all want to work hard for each other and show that we are those type of players.
All right, great. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
Go to Tim next.
Hey, Jamal, welcome to Detroit.
What's happening? What's your name?
20 Man. You come up with a joke I haven't heard
20 Man? Hey, you already got a nickname. That's crazy. 20 Man. I like that.
My actual name.
That's your name? Your
last name, Tim 20 Man.
Did you change that? Like,
it's old English. Old English.
For real?
Yeah, for real. Like I said, you come on now. When I meet you in person, you got to have a good joke for me because I pretty much heard everything. So I'll be impressed if you come up with something I haven't heard.
For sure. I like dad jokes. I got one for you. I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna use them right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Well, welcome to Detroit. And you know, I'm curious. Have you talked to DeAndre or Carry-On at all? You know, you seem to be adding to a group there, pretty nice trio of guys that complement each other. Just what about joining those two young guys, and what do you guys think you can do together as a trio?
Well, first off, I feel like they was already doing a great job running the ball and just playing ball, really. I feel like I'm just coming in, and now I can just help out the room, and we can really get loose and put each other in positions so we all make plays, you know? I'm the type of person who believes in positive competitiveness. You know what I mean? Like, we can all be competitive. We can all make each other better, but we can all do it in a positive way. You know what I mean? And get our stuff and take it and want to build on ourselves and help the team at the same time. So when you have that type of energy, that positive, everybody want to be the dog, everybody want to work energy, but it's still positive for the team. It makes everybody else want to join in and get with the program. You know, it's all about just people just buying in as a team and just enjoying what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. 20 Man. Too old.
Go to Stoney next.
How you doing? Welcome.
Oh, hey, is this your brother, Silver Fox? Huh? This your man? Stoney. That's crazy.
My last name's Stone. Has nothing nefarious to do with anything else that I've done in my life.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, well, we've done that, but that was a long time ago. What was your perception of Detroit as a Green Bay Packer of the Lions?
Honestly, all I really seen was effort and hard work and resilience of just never quitting. Honestly, I just see no matter what's happening, no matter how the season's going, you're going to get 100% effort of what they got. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but I feel like now that we here and the staff, the coaches, honestly, the energy of the team really is, we know that we can do it. And it's not going to be easy. But at the same time, we know that we can do it if we all believe, we all built in, we all in here as one, and just believe that we can do it. It's not hard. It's just really our mentality. And that's something I feel like they already had, but now we got more people who are buying into it.
Were you upset when you found out they were going to let you be a free agent, or were you cool? I get more money.
Say that again.
Were you upset when they allowed you to be a free agent?
Oh, what? The Packers?
Yeah.
Of course, just because I was just all in for Green Bay. That's how you're supposed to be when you're on a team, You got to be all in for what you believe in. And I was for the team, do whatever I can. And I wanted to stay there. But the way things happen, it just happened. And you got to keep going with your journey, you know. So I already think of myself as my own main character in my own anime show. So it's just my life right now going through it. And it's just, I'm hitting another chapter, the chapter of the Lions, baby. And it's looking good. And I'm enjoying every minute of it just because I can feel the energy of this team and just how special that we can be. And the support and everything I'm getting from here, it makes me feel I can do great things here. So I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm honestly falling in love with Detroit, the Motor City. I might have to go buy a record player now, because I'm starting to get into it. But Detroit is the place for me. I feel like it's going to be a great season. I love how the team is, and I just can't wait to be able to play with my teammates.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Ken Brown.
Hey, what's up, Jamal? How you doing, bro?
Wait, where you at?
I'm over here.
Oh, snap. It is a lot of people in here. Okay.
Got me? I'm over here waving my hand.
Hit I got you.
Okay, how you doing? Two different questions for you. Or three. I got three quick ones. Number one, you played with Zig Janssen back in college, right? You probably were younger than him, but you were still with him. Any memories of that? Number two, your pregame dance routine, how'd that get started and how'd it become so big? And number three, do you like playing inside or outside? Because you be inside now.
Oh, all right. Number one, my boy Ziggy. That's still my boy. You know, I miss him. I wish he was here too, but I'm proud of him and everything he's done. He's still my boy, and I got to talk to him too. It's crazy. It's just like Detroit is a place for BYU players. It's like Kyle, Ziggy, now me. So it feels good. What's number two? Say it again.
The pregame dance routine and how that got so big.
Shoot. Honestly, it's just me. It's my way of getting in my zone, centering myself, making my zen work, just getting focused for the game. You know what I mean? And then I'm noticing that me dancing and stuff like that is how people notice me. But I don't do it for people. I do it for myself, just get ready for the game. And for the crowd and the audience, the reason I throw the ball to them is just because I know how much it means for fans to interact with players. And, like, doing things like that really makes their day. So just throwing the ball with them, give them a thumbs up, be like, good job. You know, things like that makes people's day. So I enjoy doing the little things.
All right.
And, indoor and outdoor, shoot. Man, I'm like, how can I put this? I'm adaptable. So I like both. I can do both. I'm a Cali boy at heart just because I love the warm, sunny weather and everything. I love indoors. But, you know, we're going to get some outdoor play. We're going to go outside. So I'm going to be good. I'm going to get both.
All right. Welcome to town, bro.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Go to Justin next.
Jamal, this has been the best Zoom call I've been on this year, so thank you for that.
Hey, you ain't gotta try to make me blush, bro. Compliments ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm just playing.
Well, I'm being truthful. So I feel like you did a little bit of everything with the Packers. Is there anything that you want to show here that maybe you didn't feel like you got the opportunity to show in Green Bay?
I think I'm just gonna get more opportunities to show what I can do outside the backfield, running routes, downhill, try to make more explosive plays. You know what I mean? And just show that I can go all the way and take home runs sometimes, or just, you know, make plays out there. So I just want to do more than what I'm already doing. And I don't want to feel like, you know, people feel like they already know my possibilities and how I am already, but they don't know how far I really can go. And I don't even know how far I can go because my potential is unlimited because my mind is. And I'm going to just keep growing and finding things that I need to work on. But you can never stop working. You know what I mean? So, but that's my mentality. And I know that's what you need to believe if you want to be a better person always.
Appreciate that.
Last question, Justin Rose.
Jamal, you're going to have to take over for TJ Lang as the resident comedian in the locker room. You good with that?
You said the comedian? Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm more of the nerd. You know what I mean? Like I'm the comedian nerd, maybe. They probably laughing because they be like, man, you a weird dude. But I be like, hey, it's all love and peace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Your energy is obviously, infectious to the people that you're around. But Dan Campbell has that kind of energy and vibe too. Did you pick that up from him? And is that one of the reasons why that you were kind of excited about this opportunity?
Oh yeah, they get me stoked. People think I'm a hype man. Having him, Anthony Lynn, all these dudes that they really can be hype men. They own hype men. So I feel like when you got so many hype men, it's about to get crazy. So I don't know. This year is gonna be great. I'm about to enjoy every minute of this because this is about to be good. That you get people like this who got the same mentality that wants to win, and they gonna give people the opportunity to make those plays. And I'm just grateful to have people to believe in me and want me to be out there to make those and just give me these opportunities. So I'm not gonna waste them. I'm gonna go to work. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking any moment for granted.
I think that there's a lot of talk in Detroit about changing the culture. Being in Green Bay, you've got to see what the Lions were for so many years. Are you starting to, we talk about it a lot, like they're changing the culture. Are you actually thinking that there's going to be substance behind that because of that energy?
Most definitely. It starts with your mental first. You gotta believe in it. But if you don't believe in it, then there's no point. So I feel like when everybody believes in it like everybody is already, good things is going to happen, but you still got to put the work in too. It's not going to be easy. We know it's not going to be easy, but we can do it together. And as long as we got each other, we know we could defeat anything, accomplish anything. Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, you look like you're a real golfer. You look like you be at Top Golf every weekend, huh?
This guy knows everything. This guy.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying a little bit, baby lefty.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Jamal.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Jamal.